maybe. Jill did mention Aether. Back to their origin.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine.
Well, you gotta tell me what happened in Drake's Spine. I still don't understand what the fuck happened.
I'm going to need others' help.
Alright, we'll be there in a second. Let's go talk to Blackthorn first.
Yeah. So, what'll it be?
Fender 1. Oh wait, I can upgrade the Fender.
You can thank me later.
Corny.
Yeah, that should do you.
Oh, I couldn't do it with him. I won't be better than what I have. No. I thought they would be, but they're not. Okay, it's alright. Still got a better sword though. Well, the going was slow and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orcs. I saw Edda safe back to the Shadow Coast where Mid was waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby, but I suppose it's up to us now to make certain the little one gets it. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad we're able to save someone from the ash.
Origin, he called it. But the origin of what?
I want to know too. I love a good lore, a good mythology. So this shit's can get me all tingly, you know.
Back again? How may I help you today?
What happened? Battle, rescues, in love, best friends, rescues.
Here you are. Very good.
All right, Otto.
Still alive, I see.
Just about.
Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Yep, gather the troops. Story time. Marshmallows and everything around the fire, baby. Come on. Or not. Maybe just at the bar.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Now the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Yep, it lifted it up.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthean records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature, that they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the curse breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new mother crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right.
Oh damn, my sword is blue now.
When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in. And I
We
reckon
need a
we'd all
sky
benefit
ship,
from
man.
some time to
There's
clear our
fallen
heads.
sky ships all over the place. Let's build one.
answer
Fuck
will
it.
come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
So does everyone else, though.
Unless you've taught our chocobos how to fly, I won't be scouting this one for you, Clive. You're on your own, but not alone.
Fair enough.
There is much to consider.
Oh.
Sid! Look what the Cursebreakers brought back from Dalmekia. Said they were all the rage in Dalamil. Looks sort of funny if you ask me.
Oh, I remember these.
I'll be down.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What we having?
Bombs! And they are good. You should try one.
Eh? A bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
Yeah, that's the one that we helped him make, right? He needed to find his passion or his like inspiration or some shit. Something like that. Nice to know he's off his feet, you know? Just doing his thing. Oh, uncle. How could I forget you?
Believe me, Clive, I would fly with you to Origin, nay, to the end of the world. If I could. Alas, my fear of heights prevents me.
Uncle Byron, one of the best characters. He's hilarious.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
Oh.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima.
He got his own beef with Ultima.
Answer for.
Ultima literally destroyed his family. So.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Oh, we're gonna make sure this man comes back with us.
I only hope she understands.
Say your farewells, and let us be gone.
What's my percentage now after defeating Ultima? 87. Not even at 90% yet. I mean, Jill's in the room? Like on the balcony or whatever?
Come to wish on a star.
Itchy ass nose, man. Fuck.
That might not be such a bad idea.
First is runny, then it's itchy. Like, what the fuck?
This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. What I have to do. do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Oh my god. We have a lot of side missions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. 7, 8, 9. Who knows how many in the fucking letter here? And 11. Oh my god. Well, I'm accepting all of them.
What is it this time?
Oh, Torgal. Strong. What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong, buddy boy? Oh, Vivian has a personal matter.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Well, you know I'm going to have to do all the side missions. It's just in my nature. Okay, we got one all the way at the end here. Do we have one on the shelves? No, we do not. We got more here, here, here. Okay.
Thank you, Uncle.
As for down here... Clive! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Intended for you.
I would have done the same.
You're far too modest, Clive.
From what little I saw.
I suppose I should have expected, but I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might... Alas, we must move,
But where do we start?
True, the challenge, the realm's armies, as you've seen, certain, and yet, in short,
But how would...
the armies, my boy. As I told you, sadly, but I
thought he was...
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man, and as...
Of course you have.
And he's agreed. Havelers, I extolled your many virtues, you don't mind.
Of course, as long as... And if the... I'll leave what you said.
Of course.
Excellent.
No.
All right. Meet Havel at the gates of Randala. We got side missions, man. We gotta do side missions.
Ah, Clive. This is it then. Indeed.
You're wrong.
Of course.
Joshua, what's wrong?
I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will.
His will?
Oh.
In the crypt, beneath, after Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the... And in the process of doing so...
I'm surprised anything.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience.
Of course, I want to know what's in that letter.
Very well.
When there's a will. Alright, we found our father's will. Who gets the goddamn castle, eh? Oh, Doris.
Sid.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison.
How did she come by?
Finding Bear is always... And it seems that an even...
Leaving the...
Sid, and while I'm well... I can't let...
Well,
Does that...
I'm making it, and we stay.
Thank you, Chadwick. The thought of...
He must be...
He was.
Then we...
The end we should...
Alright. A lot of side missions. I don't really care about the stories of most of them. Except the Will one. The Will one I won't be skipping.
Sid, I was wondering...
It depends what...
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds is, as you know, the work...
I don't mind.
Because our scans... So you... True... No.
Trial and error.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer. Vivian, and I'd be happy to help you find the book.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down...
Please. It's only right.
You are to... Alas, I spoke with...
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. What will it be today? Well,
I am.
Naturally. I shall. Harpocrates knows whether what he has to say makes you happy. How may I help you today? I have the details here. One must understand one's place in the world. Thus ends today's lesson.
Alright, this one I know where it is, but it's locked off, so I can't really go to it. And there's a bunch of quests.
Look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Under new management 2. Real problems Rosaria, none. We got 2 here. Undying Duty, Undying 2, and Lines in the Sand 2. Nothing there.
Always
okay.
something in there.
So there's 3 quests in the open world. I'm just picking up everything I can. Oh, the kids.
What do you think happened to me?
Sid!
With what?
No. Well,
It's Miss Middledore. Very strange.
when she is, she acts like we aren't even there.
In the class.
That's what I...
Well, she does. Then it's probably...
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be... Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise,
But who's gonna put Miss Middledore back together?
Why?
you did. She's in her done.
Don't scare me.
Thanks for the...
Alright, aiming high. Just down this way, let's talk to her.
Mid.
That's it! I knew it! The answer was... If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will.
To the sky? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise...
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. Is this really so important that you need to...
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm. And that's with the Seaborn. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she
Oh.
weren't bound to anything else? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so... The Fallen had their chance. But they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them. But not me. Well, almost. First hand.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, first hand oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown, refined stuff like them, then I'll need some bone or shell. Light.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure...
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help.
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has Middledore mentioned a new project?
I will not let them be fooled. Sid.
Of course.
It is an honor. My name is Herman. I've been with the Curse Breakers for... I wish to be deployed to Ash.
No. The lands across the Narrow... I will not send good men and women to risk their life. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. I was raised in an orphanage. Or rather, it was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into... We were tortured until we feared no pain. And few ever survived long enough to become tools.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. But they must be remembered. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured. Every name recorded.
Oh.
Sid.
You were a good friend, but the fact remains that Ash is simply
Sid.
Too dangerous for you. I'll go to Bad Bak.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't...
You can start by telling me where I'll find this.
Vida Grace.
I know where the orphanage is, actually. I think it's labeled. Pretty sure it's labeled. Litany of errors. All right.
Miss Shirley says your books made quite an impression.
That Torgal? Oh yeah, I forgot you have a mission as well. What's wrong, boy?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
Oh.
That long ago.
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from...
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf. Torn away from his eye, Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he will look...
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Oh.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Hmm.
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you...
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Cat.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10...
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you.
Where to then, Torgal?
Follow Torgal. There you go.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen herself.
I'll be right back, Torgal. I'm gonna talk to Hippocrates real quick.
Clive.
Hippocrates. I've been...
And you, one who...
Right is all, but she didn't...
And yet I gather... Clive, if the young... I fear she asks the impossible.
The executors?
Oh, who are they?
Coveters of a clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden one such text, being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become or so rumor has it. I've never actually read the...
How is it that I haven't heard of this?
Why? Seek they lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people.
Oh.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after.
By the hand of the executors.
But what drives them?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of you may just...
In my hunt, what was...
Alright, we got a secret organization that collects knowledge.
Rumors of the executors are rife, but rather less so across... I had a friend in the village of Garnick, alas, but though he did not mention it by name, if you were by some chance, able to save even a single book from...
Very well. I'll be sure to pay Garnick a...
I was wondering when next you'd visit. Ah, yeah. Indeed. Then... Having never visited, I make no guarantee. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Clive tells Hippocrates of his adventures.
What subject shall we consider today? You are always welcome, Clive.
Alright, make for Garnick.
Alright, Torgal. I'm going to need a little... Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... You've already given me one. Why don't we try the Rucker?
Oh, to Rosaria we go.
I haven't been to the island in... To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still...
Alright, we still gotta talk to a curse breaker before we leave.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away.
All right, Sid.
Only if you weren't. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next...
Most bones are the same. If it's durability you're looking for, shell.
I do. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Carava, near Old Bidza.
Oh.
What's left of the village, but don't expect to make...
I'll keep that in...
Alright. So we're gonna start over here and then work our way through. I don't think I'm gonna go to the actual main or the side missions in the open world. I'm gonna do the hideaway ones first. Alright, onto the rowboat.
It's still here. After all, that's smaller than I... And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, but... I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold.
If you're sure. Hop in, boy.
Oh, Joshua's with us. I didn't even realize. I guess I was moving too fast.
This place hasn't changed at all.
Oh wow, it's like a small island.
Rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
Oh.
My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal.
Got me all depressed and shit.
For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
Damn, look at that view.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you, but without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal.
Why is my Xbox controller on? That's interesting. More than words. Charged sparring sword. Increase Torgal's attack potency.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Oh, we got this one here. Aiming high, I think, is mid's quest. You need oil, I believe.
It's oil. After what happened here, there was only left in the war.
Oh, I'm in the wrong one, that's why.
You're finished.
Still more oil around here somewhere. Right there.
This should be enough.
All right. All right. Got something in North Reach we can do. Again, I'm not doing the side missions from the open world just yet. I'm just going to do the ones from the hideaway first.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in North Reach he'd be testing this recruit.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. At your
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here.
Oh, of course.
Hank, the sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my...
To become a scout, yes.
I am. But I swore I'd face him.
Who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and free. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his... And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's...
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions.
So...
You haven't even started.
You haven't even started yet, bro.
Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record and bring it here.
And bring it here, right.
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial out, you'll need to assess all without being
Ember. Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits. Right, I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep away.
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Alright, we just gotta make our way through. Oh, I never filled up on potions. I should really do that. You dare? Alright, upwards we go.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember! Then run!
If you want him...
Alright.
Gone. Of course.
Alright, back to Northreach. Yeah, I could just buy potions from you, actually.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Where is Ember?
He must have fled. He was just standing there. He was nowhere to be seen.
I knew the boy had
The right man. I believe this is the log.
Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy.
What? Wasn't that what you are? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, as heir.
Yeah.
And he did.
But Sid!
He did what he thought was best. And now.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation. Don't you leave my son.
I mean, he played it well.
Sergeant.
I mean, he played the situation well.
This won't be an easy decision.